Hey, my part of this explanation we have done in this semester is the survey we did in the middle of the second phase, which we completed at the end of the third phase. And if you ask me exactly when we did the survey, I truly can't answer that, because I don't remember. Well, starting with the survey topic, his title is On the Slope of Solid Pet Waste. And this survey starts off with, how old are you? There's three options, 14 or 18, 19 or 25, 26 or 30. 24 persons answered the first option, 9 persons answered the second option, 3 persons answered the third option. This talks about the young population consuming most of the solid pet, because most of the interviewed people answered that they are 14 or 18 years old. Well, at least most of the persons we interviewed for this survey answered that. The second question is, how many plastic bottles do we per day? The three options are 1 or 5 bottles per day, 5 or 10 bottles per day, 10 or 15 bottles per day. 31 persons answered the first option, 7 persons answered the second option, 2 persons answered the third option. At least most of the interviewed answered that they consume the less plastic bottles option. And there comes the third question. From which brand do you purchase plastic bottles? There's more than 3 options. There's 4. Coca-Cola, Pepsi, Sprite, or another. 18 persons answered Coca-Cola, 15 persons answered Pepsi, 9 persons answered Sprite, and 2 persons answered other brands. I don't have any comments for this. The fourth question is, how much money do you spend on bottles? 20 or 30, 30 or 40, 40 or 50. 13 persons answered that 20 or 30, the same with 30 or 40, and 9 persons answered 14 or 15. I really hope we're talking about cents, because if we're talking about dollars, I'm afraid of the bottle's price. This is the last question. Where do you consume the most? School, house, or elsewhere? 12 persons answered that in the school, 17 persons answered that in their houses, and 9 persons answered that elsewhere. Well, these were the 5 questions of the survey. There's a graphic of the 5 questions. For the conclusion of this project, we have made a conclusion. Yeah. With this survey, we can realize that there's many people who consume plastic in many places such as schools, at home, and also other places. In the survey, we saw that there are more young people who consume more plasticized products. That's my part of all of this. I wrote the script for this video and edited it too, but most of the work was done by my team. My name is Efren, and that's it from me. I have to say to finish, I'm not in school because of a medical situation that happened to me. I'm sorry, but I hope this video is enough. It was more difficult for me than I thought. I'm literally writing this at 3 AM. Anyway, see you later.